Silent fury, a world of conflict. The forest breathes. Sunlight filters through the canopy, birdsong fills the air, but beneath this serenity, a primal struggle unfolds. This is the world of animal battles, where survival hangs in the balance. Every rustle of leaves, every snap of a twig could signal the start of a life or death encounter. The forest floor, littered with fallen leaves, becomes a silent battleground. Here, in the heart of nature's amphitheatre, the drama of survival plays out. These are not random acts of violence, they are ancient rituals hardwired into every creature. Animals fight for dominance, for territory, for the right to mate. They fight to protect their young, to secure their place in the hierarchy. The stakes are always high. Lose, and you may face starvation, exile, or even death. The Emerald Colosseum, where battles unfold. Imagine a vast green arena, its boundaries marked by towering trees and winding rivers. The sunlight, dappled and shifting, creates a mosaic of light and shadow. This is the forest, a place of both beauty and brutality. Here, amongst the ferns and the fallen logs, animals clash in silent combat. The air itself crackles with tension. The forest provides the backdrop, the stage for these primal encounters. Its dense undergrowth offers both cover for ambush and vantage points for surprise attacks. The forest floor, a tapestry of leaves, twigs and earth, muffles the sounds of pursuit and escape. Every shadow, every rustle of leaves becomes a potential threat, a sign of an impending battle. Hunger, territory and love, the roots of aggression. In the animal kingdom, conflict is not a choice. It is an essential part of survival. Animals are driven by primal urges, by instincts honed over millions of years of evolution. These instincts, powerful and unrelenting, are what push them to fight. Hunger is a powerful motivator. Predators with their sharp claws and teeth are constantly on the hunt for their next meal. They stalk their prey through the undergrowth, relying on stealth and cunning. A successful hunt means survival. Failure means starvation. Territory is another common cause of conflict. Animals mark their boundaries with scent, sound and visual displays. These territories provide food, water and shelter, essential resources for survival and reproduction. Intruders are met with fierce resistance, and then there's love, or at least the animal equivalent. During the mating season, males often engage in fierce battles for the right to mate with females. These battles can be spectacular displays of strength and aggression, with the victor claiming the spoils of victory. A clash of antlers, deer versus deer. Deep in the forest, two stags circle each other. Their antlers, massive and intricate, are weapons honed over generations. The air is thick with the smell of musk and the sound of their heavy breathing. This is no friendly spar. This is a battle for dominance, for the right to mate. The stags charge, their antlers clashing with a sickening thud. The impact reverberates through the forest, sending birds scattering into the air. They push and shove, each trying to gain the upper hand. The forest floor becomes churned earth as their hooves dig in, desperate for purchase. The battle can last for hours, a grueling test of strength and endurance. Finally, one stag yields, backing down with a snort of defeat. The victor, wounded but triumphant, bellows his victory to the forest. He has earned the right to mate, to pass on his genes to the next generation. Section 5. Feline fury, the silent warfare of big cats. In the shadowy depths of the jungle, a different kind of battle unfolds. Here, stealth and cunning are the weapons of choice. A tiger, its stripes blending seamlessly with the dappled sunlight, stalks its prey. Its movements are fluid, almost silent. A sambar deer, unaware of the danger lurking in the shadows, grazes peacefully on the edge of a clearing. The tiger tenses, its muscles coiling like springs. In a flash of orange and black, it pounces. The deer, caught off guard, lets out a startled bleat, but it's too late. The tiger's claws find their mark, sinking deep into the deer's flesh. A swift bite to the neck ends the struggle. The forest, silent a moment before, erupts in a cacophony of alarm calls as other animals flee the scene. Section 6. Aerial acrobatics. Raptors in a dance of death. High above the forest floor, a different kind of drama plays out. Two raptors, their wingspans dwarfing even the largest of eagles, circle each other in the sky. Their eyes, sharp as shards of glass, are locked in a deadly stare. They dive and soar, their movements as graceful as they are deadly. Their talons, sharp as razors, are their weapons, capable of tearing flesh from bone. The air is filled with the sound of their cries, shrill and piercing. The battle is a ballet of death, a whirlwind of feathers and fury. One raptor attempts to gain the upper hand, only to be met with a flurry of beak and talon. They tumble through the air, locked in a desperate embrace. Finally, one breaks free, wounded but alive. The victor circles once more, claiming the skies as its own. Section 7, the venomous strike, when survival means a deadly bite. In the tangled undergrowth, danger lurks in the most unexpected places. A snake, its scales shimmering like jewels, lies coiled beneath a fallen log. Its fangs, filled with deadly venom, are a potent reminder of the dangers hidden within the forest. A mongoose, its fur bristling with excitement, approaches the snake cautiously. It knows the risks involved, but it's driven by an insatiable hunger. The mongoose relies on its speed and agility to avoid the snake's deadly fangs. The snake strikes, its fangs flashing like lightning, but the mongoose is too quick. It dodges the attack and lunges, sinking its teeth into the snake's neck. The snake thrashes, its body contorting in pain, but the mongoose hangs on, its grip tightening with every passing moment. Finally, the snake goes limp, its venom spent. Section 8. The undergrowth skirmish, badgers and their foes. The forest floor, a tangled mess of roots and undergrowth, is home to a host of creatures, both large and small. Here, amongst the fallen leaves and decaying logs, badgers reign supreme. These stout, muscular creatures are fiercely territorial, defending their homes with a ferocity that belies their size. A fox, drawn by the scent of badger cubs, cautiously approaches a den hidden beneath the roots of an ancient oak. It knows that badger cubs are easy prey, but it also knows the ferocity of a mother badger protecting her young. The badger, alerted to the fox's presence by its keen sense of smell, emerges from its den, a low growl rumbling in its chest. It stands its ground, its sharp claws extended, ready to defend its territory. The fox, outnumbered and outmatched, thinks better of its raid and slinks back into the undergrowth. Section 9. Instinctive warfare. The driving forces of nature. Animal battles, though seemingly brutal, are not acts of senseless violence. They are driven by primal instincts, by the fundamental need to survive and reproduce. These instincts, honed over millions of years of evolution, are deeply ingrained in the very fabric of their being. Consider the predator's instinct to hunt. It's not a matter of choice, but a deeply ingrained behavior essential for survival. The same goes for prey animals, who have developed a complex suite of defenses, speed, agility, camouflage, to avoid becoming a meal. Territoriality, another common cause of conflict, is also driven by instinct. Animals need access to food, water and shelter to survive and raise their young. Defending these resources is paramount, even if it means risking injury or death. And then there's the drive to reproduce, perhaps the most powerful instinct of all. During the mating season, animals undergo dramatic transformations, their bodies and behaviors driven by hormones. Males, often adorned with elaborate displays or weaponry, compete fiercely for the attention of females. Section 10. The balance of power, life and death in the forest. The forest, a place of both tranquility and violence, is a constant reminder of the delicate balance of nature. Animal battles, though seemingly cruel, play a vital role in maintaining this balance. They ensure that only the strongest and fittest survive to pass on their genes to the next generation. Predators, though often vilified, are essential for maintaining healthy prey populations. By culling the weak and the sick, they prevent the spread of disease and ensure that only the strongest individuals survive to reproduce. Territoriality, while leading to conflict, also helps to distribute resources more evenly throughout the forest. By defending their territories, animals ensure that they have access to the food, water and shelter they need to survive. And the often brutal battles for mating rights ensure that only the most vigorous individuals pass on their genes. This in turn leads to stronger, healthier offspring, better equipped to survive in the harsh realities of the forest. The forest, with its endless cycle of life and death, is a testament to the power of nature's design. Animal battles, though seemingly brutal, are an integral part of this design, a reminder that survival is never guaranteed and that every breath is a victory.